Good morning, everybody. We're at the Walmart in Dartmouth. I pronounced that right for all my East Coasters. They're like, it's not Dartmouth, it's Dartmouth. That's how they pronounce it. So I'm in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and today we are sitting still. We're gonna do some parking lot squatting because my van has thrown a check engine light that has me worried. I barely drove my vehicle yesterday. We slept at this Walmart. I drove to a parking lot across the street, found some shade, and we sat there all day and then came back here last night. I'm trying to drive my vehicle as minimal as possible. So a bunch of things came up when I plugged in my code reader. One of them was a camshaft sensor. And from what I understand, that is a pretty big deal. That can cause a world of havoc and destroy your motor, and it just recommends do not drive it. So I found a mechanic to take it into, and they recommended that I drive it very, very easily. Yeah, today we're just going to be squatting in some parking lots while we wait to get this thing into the mechanic and find out what's going on with that check engine light. Hopefully there's been no major damage, and it's just a sensor that needs to be replaced. And when that sensor went, it showed me the oxygen sensors went and a bunch of other things went at the same time. So hopefully they can get us back on the road. On the plus side, it seems to be running okay. Like it starts fine. It doesn't seem to be, like mechanically it seems fine. So hopefully it's just a sensor throwing all this stuff off. I've never had a mechanical problem, like a major mechanical problem in this van. So I've had spark plugs and little things like that, but never nothing that's been major. So fingers crossed this isn't the start of the death of my motor in my van, because this thing has been a rock star since I bought it. All right, so let's make some coffee. And I have a new thing of coffee around here somewhere, right here. So we were sitting here in the parking lot of Walmart last night, and a brand new subscriber brought me some coffee from out here. So I met a guy at the Cabela's parking lot, and I asked him, I'm like, are you a double extra large and a jacket? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I have a jacket that I bought before I lost a bunch of weight. Do you want it? He's like, sure. So I gave him the jacket and gave him my business card at the same time, and it turned him into a subscriber. So Dan, thanks for coming by yesterday and bringing me some coffee. We're gonna make this morning. Oh, the smell of fresh coffee beans, my friends, so good. Oh, looking forward to this one. Oh, damn, that's a smooth cup of coffee. Whew. Oh, wow. That's probably the best cup of coffee I've ever made inside of this van. Something I've noticed is there is a lot of people sleeping in their cars. I don't know if they're just trying to have more affordable travel, or if there's just more people car dwelling these days than I've ever seen before. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in like cars. Some of them like just a regular sedan, some of them little SUVs. It's a lot. That's insane. Where are they from? They don't have license plates on the front. That one's from Ontario. Can't see the plates on those ones. That one over there is from Ontario. So yeah, clearly travelers. Crazy. Good for you guys. I met a really sweet couple on the other side of the parking lot yesterday. So if you're watching this, hey guys, I don't remember your names, but they were in a small little car and they folded down the back seat. I'm like, are you two gonna sleep in there? They're like, yes, we are. We love it. And I guess they own a house in New Brunswick, but they travel in their little car. They're like, it's just affordable. We sleep at Walmart's. And when I got up in the morning, it was so cute. He was holding up a great big blanket, and all you could see is her feet behind it. She was changing and getting ready for her day, and there he was standing out there holding the blanket for her. I love it that people are finding more affordable alternatives to get out and see this beautiful country that we live in. Paying for campgrounds and stuff all the time is just not affordable these days. If you're gonna pay for groceries and the high price of gas, well, you must have just traveled in your car for a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Places like Walmart enjoy you getting groceries here and allow this whole side for you to sleep in. So thank you to Walmart for allowing us travelers to be your customers and to have a great night's sleep. We really appreciate it. Oh, and I appreciate this coffee this morning. Try not to wake everybody up. Emmy's awake though. Oh crap. We got the dish up there, but I do wish Starlink would make a smaller cable for us mobile people, because I think the options are 100 feet and 150 feet, or 75 feet and 150 feet. That's a lot. I could use this cable in like maybe 20 feet or 15 feet. It'd be awesome. That's a lot of cable to deal with. What? It gets me internet wherever I need it though, so can't really complain too much. Just got a video uploading right now. This video took me forever to do. It is like 12:17 p.m. I started editing this at like 6 o'clock. It is smoking warm outside and most people have left Walmart here except for me. I'm inside. Fan is on cruise. Roof vent is pulling air through this window through. That fan is blowing on me because it was getting hot editing this video. And I'm sitting here deciding, because Starlink's on the roof, I think I'm gonna cancel my hotspot. I think it's time. Time to cancel part of my data plan.
Welcome to Rogers. Hi, you reached me from Rogers Global. Journey, please. So what can I have today, sir?
It's good. I just need to cancel my hotspot on my plan.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's done. Hotspot is now canceled. Now all I got is my cellular data and my Starlink. Awesome. Putting up Starlink may be a 3-minute process to throw it up there and maybe 5 minutes to wait for it to find its connection. So for the total of 5 to maybe 8 minutes it takes to go live, it is worth it to shut out another data plan in my van. So my hotspot is no longer. Now all I have is my cellular device, which is great. And maybe at some point I would love to push that one down a little bit more. So I used to run 100 gigs on my hotspot and 100 gigs on my cellular device. Now I'm down to 50 gigs on my cellular device and no hotspot whatsoever. So right now, including the cost of my Starlink and the cost of my cell phone, I'm cheaper than it was when I used to just have my hotspot on my cell phone. So thank goodness for that. And maybe it'll become a lot more cheaper when I get to shut my cell phone down a bit more data. So I keep 50 gigs on my cell phone just in case I'm in town and I need to, do something quick. I have data available for me right here without the need of setting up and waiting for Starlink. So having some cellular data is always a good idea. I don't think I'm ever going to have the ability to shut that off unless some miracle happens with satellite internet, but yeah, that felt good. I just literally finished shaving $130 out of my day, just like that. One quick phone call. Make ourselves a little lunch. There's a bit of a breeze outside, so it feels a lot better out here. Still making the same parking lot meals. I should probably start changing this up. It just happens to be so delicious. Cool thing about this is when I want to flip the kitchen inside, I don't have to take it down. It actually folds right in there. All right, let's go have some lunch. Put this on my face. Oh yeah. Some Magic Maggie sauce. We're good. Every time, man. Perfect every time. Good morning, everybody. It's a new day. I had a hard time finding motivation to keep filming yesterday because I literally squatted at Walmart for a whole day, 24 hours. More than that, actually. And I find sitting still incredibly unmotivating. So today is the day that the van goes into the mechanic. So we're gonna move out of the Walmart parking lot here this morning and go somewhere where I can clean out the van. I don't want to wake anybody up here because, well, it's still super early and there's a bunch of vehicle and car campers here. So my van goes in this morning at 7:30 a.m. So hopefully we'll have some news right away this morning once they run the codes and do a few checks. And yeah, I'm hoping I'm not vehicle-less for too long. All the codes are still on. Airbag, check engine, low fuel, brake, and seatbelt. Fair amount of car campers here. So there's a minivan, small SUV. That sedan has been here every single day. There's 2 more SUVs over there. Oh, my dashboard. But this dashboard, I'm done with it. Like, this is insane. Like, stop beeping already, please. I want this to never beep again. So it was super warm yesterday, and thankfully it cooled down overnight last night, but it's definitely super humid out. And being from the West Coast, we're not used to the humidity, so it's been really sticky out here. Okay, so my van has officially been dropped off at Ford. The guy in there, his name is Jonathan, just a good dude. Made me feel really good about leaving my home behind, and they said they will get me my van back today. So if it does need extra work, they can do that after the weekend. So I don't want to be homeless all weekend, so they're gonna get me my van back today, which is cool.
Welcome for your
Here you go, buddy.
today.
Welcome to our new home, buddy. Come on, up. Let's go. Up. Sorry, Kelly. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. Oh, I should clean the seat.